Most people don't realize this, but they're living their life based on thoughts they never questioned. Thoughts like, I'm not good enough, I'll always struggle, I'll never find love. These aren't facts. They're unconscious stories your mind repeats automatically. And the moment you pause and ask, is this really true? You start taking back control. Some of the most limiting beliefs we carry were never chosen by you. They were learned, absorbed, repeated. And then one day, they started to sound like your own voice. But you can start to change your own voice. And here's the truth. A thought is not a command. It's not a prophecy, and it's definitely not your identity or your destiny. The moment you notice and question a negative unconscious thought, you step out of autopilot. You create space, and in that space, choices become possible. You don't need to silence your mind. You don't need to fight your thoughts. You just need to stop letting them decide your future. Growth begins the moment you say, this thought may be familiar, but it doesn't get to run my life anymore. And little by little, that's how confidence is built. That's how patterns change. That's how you move from being controlled by your unconscious beliefs. To create a new life does mean thinking differently. To create a life that reflects who you really are. Never lose sight of yourself. Your thoughts may be loud, but your truth is much, much louder. So those negative, unconscious thoughts, screw them. Really, screw them. You're more than that. And you can do better. And you can choose a different way of thinking. You can start telling yourself a different story. And by telling yourself a different story, you start to change the outcome. Your mind starts to look for possibilities, not for, how can I say this? It doesn't look for a little bit here. No, your mind wants to help you. It really wants to help you. Believer can. And by changing your story, you start to change the outcome. You start to believe in other things, better things that can help you. It starts to give you choices and options.